Hi, everybody. Welcome to the LikeFolio call. We've got Andy Swan, Megan Brantley, an awesome topic today on one of those little known companies, exactly the type of company that we love. It's called The Trade Desk. The ticker symbol is TTD. We opened a position on this in the second quarter of 2023. Have had nice gains since then. The company just announced earnings this week, a really solid report. But Megan, for me, it's all about the tailwinds on this company. It's first of all, it's best of breed technology, but in a sector with every conceivable tailwind.
Yeah, I like this chart. This is probably my favorite chart and the most bullish illustration that we could use for the trade desk right now, because it's not just that more eyeballs are shifting to streaming. We know this. I think it's something like 88% of households have some internet connected TV, capability to stream, right? But ad dollars have been slower to make this switch. And you
Yep.
can see this here that TV ad spending, that just means on a traditional cable network, what they call linear TV,
Yep.
still majorly outweighs connected TV ad spending, even though that's where we're seeing eyeballs go. So there's going to be some catch up here.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of you unfamiliar with what the trade desk does, is it essentially is the technology that inserts itself between the advertiser and the streaming platform slash the viewer. So the trade desk is able to say, if you want to advertise your brand to this specific type of person who's
Mhm.
interested in these specific types of things, the trade desk, because streaming uh, TV, I guess you could call it,
Mhm.
connected TV, streaming video allows so much more granularity and understanding of who the viewer is, even on an anonymous basis, that they can essentially provide extraordinarily targeted ads to TV viewers, much in the same way that Google was able to provide targeted ads to internet searchers, to
Mhm.
email clients, and that sort of thing. And so the trade desk is sitting in a really good spot to connect those advertisers with those viewers. And like Megan just said right here, the ad money is shifting to connected TV, which is where TTD lives and breathes and excels, but it's doing so really slowly, much slower than the consumer eyeballs are going there, which makes this a very, very compelling opportunity.
Yes. And part of that is the technology. And so, TTD is stepping in to provide that targeting technology that could actually accelerate this, in my opinion.
Yep, I
Um,
agree.
and TTD even said on its call, just to give scale, because I love things like this, connected TV is its fastest growing channel. Full disclosure, you can do other online digital ads. Media buyers can purchase other online digital ads with TTD. But connected TV is the growth driver. It said it 46 times on its earnings call.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the future is.
Yeah.
And the future is there because not only are the eyeballs going there, but the companies that are providing streaming services are more and more shifting towards an ad-based model. You look at Netflix, you
Yeah.
look at Disney Plus through Hulu partnerships, etc. Um, you know, People don't mind paying $25 a month for certain premium services, but others, they might not want to fork out that money and they might be fine with watching some ads. And so there's a growing universe of ad minutes being served up to those people, and that means more supply for TTD to sell. And they get the best companies in the world as partners.
Right. I think one interesting one on this chart, we know Disney and we know Roku are partners, but they're really touting NBC Universal because that's the Olympics this summer. That's going to be another key growth driver. Advertisers want to capture those live sports audiences, which now can be on streaming.
Yeah, and I love this. Look, this is a lot of, you may want to screenshot this. This is a lot in this one slide.
It
Um,
is.
but it's important to understand, and I think that this um, analogy is really good. So advertisers no longer have to use content as a proxy for the audience. In other words, they don't have to look at what the programming is in order to make guesses about who's watching. So instead of simply advertising that NBA playoff viewers will be interested in pizza, they can actually know that this specific person, because we've seen their activity across multiple channels, this specific person, although anonymous, definitely loves pizza. And so this specific person should be shown pizza ads. And so if you are buying ads for pizza, trying to sell pizza to people, would you rather be making a guess about all of the NBA playoffs audience, or would you be rather be making a data-driven decision to advertise to 1 million definitely known pizza lovers? And that's what the trade desk is able to do through, and a lot of it's through its AI technology.
Exactly. And that's its media buying platform, this Kokai. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but this is what is leveraging, a lot of companies throw out AI as a buzzword, but this is a company that's actually using it in real time to help target and fine tune those ad impressions, which it's obviously reporting on results. You see, this is, of course, one of its best examples. It's throwing this out there to tout its targeting abilities, but serious improvements. I mean, an 81
Yeah.
improvement in customer conversion, that's no joke.
Yeah,
So, you
it's
know,
crazy.
and
So
I love this chart because this is a chart that showed um, companies with strong strategies and strong offerings. And this is like that classic scatter plot. You want to be up and to the right. And if you
yeah,
look at where the trade desk is compared to other, massive names, we're talking Google, Adobe, Amazon, the
yeah.
trade desk is up and to the right.
Yeah, it's in prime position because it's a really, really well-run company in a really, really strong field, and it has a big vision, and it's making its customers very happy, as you can see from this chart, far happier than even Google customers are of the ad technology that they're doing. The other thing I'll say, Megan, is look at just some of the answers. So we know the streaming tailwinds are there.
Mhm,
We know that the ad dollar shift is there.
mhm.
But we've also got, and we also know that the streaming platforms embracing advertising as a model is also there. We've also
Yes.
got Olympics this summer as a near-term catalyst, and we've got election year, which is always a
Mhm.
boon for advertisers as well, especially those that want to reach very, very specific audiences, and that have that capability. So I think the Trade Desk has so many tailwinds going for it. It's definitely best of breed technology. It's a really well-run company. I would reiterate the buy rating that we have on this company, even though it's up substantially from our entry last year. There is just still a lot going for this company, and
Mhm.
the horizon is clear for continued growth.
And so let me ask you this, Andy. Would you consider, if somebody's not in the trade desk now, is it too late? Is it too late
No.
to get in?
No,
Agreed.
absolutely not. Absolutely
Agreed.
not. And if you own shares, it's not a bad idea to add to it. A lot of people like to add to their losers, right? To try to get their average entry price down. That's not the right way. It can work, but it's really much better to add to your winners. You get less shares for the same amount of money than you would have gotten last year, but you're buying into a company that is performing the way that you thought it would. You validated your thesis. And so for that, you should increase your confidence. And so that's the way I think of it. The best investors in the world, if you look at, just think of it like venture capitalists do. in a way. Venture capitalists will invest a small amount of money into 30 companies over the course of their fund. But really, where they make their money is identifying the 6 or 7 of them that are doing really well and continuing to pile money and investment into those at rising valuations the whole way. And that's how they come up with enormous wins like Uber and, all of those crazy, crazy stories that you hear where somebody made $288,000. I think Peter Thiel made 288,000% on some of his investments is because he kept following on. He kept investing all along the way into the winner. And so I think that's a strategy here. And Trade Desk is certainly a winner, probably an acquisition target at some point, but hopefully we can just ride it for a really long time.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, well, that's it. Thank you guys. That's this week's video from LikeFolio. Again, I'm Andy Swan, Megan Brantley. Excellent job putting this together, Megan, and getting us into this position last year. I think we're in really good shape with it. And I love what I heard on the earnings call. If you've got any questions, hit me up, Andy@likefolio.com. Until next week, we'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.